15-minute session on the topic dreams, if you've gone through the session material for today. But we'll
Yes,
start
yes.
with a little bit of introduction. I'm Kajal. I graduated recently, like in June, in sociology majors, and I'm now preparing for my entrance exams. What about you? What are you doing? Tell me something about yourself.
Ma'am, as you know, my name is Chandan Sharma. I am
Mhm.
from Madhubani, Bihar. I
Okay.
have completed my post-graduation in mathematics, and sometimes I am facing problem while I speaking English. So I am trying to improve my English.
Okay. Okay. So we are going to help you with that. This is your first session, like not the first session, but how many sessions you've had with Clapingo?
I think, ma'am, approx 10.
Okay. So do you see any improvement? Is this helping you?
Yes, ma'am, yes. I am feeling a little bit confident.
So, okay, you're feeling confident. That's what's the whole point of English is that once you're comfortable with the language and you're confident about what you're speaking, it gets better than that. Okay, so what we'll do is that firstly we'll talk about the topic and we'll have a conversation about it. Towards the end, in the last 5 minutes, I'll tell you where did you go wrong and how it could have been improved. Okay? Okay,
Okay.
so today's topic is dreams. So, what kind of dreams do we want to talk about? The dreams that we see for our life, that what we want to achieve, or the dreams that we see while sleeping, like that kind of dreams, which usually makes no sense. What kind of dreams do you want to talk about? Because this conversation can take place in both the directions.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the dream which I see in sleeping, and that
While sleeping?
dream while sleeping, I don't want to get that dream successful, and even I could not recall after waking up if the dream I have seen in nightmare. Even I could not recall after waking up. So and
Okay.
even I don't want to get that dream successful in my life. And the dream which I see in day, I want to I want to be successful in that dream, and I want to get that dream.
So there are many people while they're sleeping and they get a dream, they don't remember it at all. So what they
Yes,
think
yes, yes.
is that they don't dream. Like I have a cousin who thinks that they don't dream, but I read somewhere that everybody dreams, but some people just don't remember it at all. So
Yes,
what
yes,
kind
yes.
of dreams do you get? Do you remember your dreams or you don't remember them?
Ma'am, sometime I could not recall that dream
Hmm?
which I see while sleeping, and if sometime I see that dream and I try to recall, and sometime I scared. A lots of time I see the dream which while sleeping
Hmm.
about scary you can say, and I am scared, and if I am waking up after that I feel that that is the dream, and this is not the right thing. And lots of time I see a dream, and in dream I am so scared about. I see
Yeah.
a stranger thing. I see a stranger thing while sleeping. So a lots of time I am
Okay,
scared.
so that is very evident. If you're watching a show like Stranger Things before you sleep, then scary dreams are very obvious because that's what happens. We watch a movie or we watch something scary that comes. That's why, it's suggestible that you don't watch such kind of shows before you go to sleep so that it doesn't affect. Okay,
Yeah.
now coming, yeah.
And I try to, ma'am, I try to don't watch even in night any scary movie or any scary video. I try to
Yeah, that
escape
is good.
those things in night.
Okay, okay, yeah, because that is what's good for your health also, so that you get a good sleep, good dreams.
Yes.
Okay, so now coming to the other part of the dreams, the other kind of dreams that we get, Chandan. Do you have any dream in reality? Like, do you have any dream city to visit or some dream job, some dream career that you want to do in your life?
Now, ma'am, I have three, 4 dreams. I am recalling that I want to say to you. I want to travel as much
Mhm.
as I can, even for even abroad. I
Yeah.
want to travel, and even I have not went. I have not gone so many places in India. I have gone only few places in India, few states. So, firstly, I want to travel as much as I can in India. After that, I am planning to travel abroad also. And right now, my short-term dream is short-term goal is I want to get a job as soon as possible. And yeah, it's types of the dream right now I have, and I want
Okay, so
to
you want to
fulfill.
do get a job as soon as possible. Okay, I
Yeah.
hope that you even I am right now like I just got done with my graduation. I gave my entrance for CAT this year,
Oh,
but it did not go very well. So I think I'll have to take another job here. That's what concerns us right now during this age to get a job as soon as possible so that we are able to fulfill these dreams that we have. What cities
yeah.
you've been to?
What, ma'am? Come again.
What cities you have been to? Like the few places that you visited, any big city that you have been to yet?
One time I have been to Delhi,
Yeah.
and Delhi, West Bengal, Jharkhand, and I have been to Nepal also 2 times.
Okay. So that's another country altogether.
Yes, 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 yes.
What did you like about Nepal? How was it?
Nepal is a very nice place, and if you have to, if you are eager to or fond of to go to natural things, then I will suggest you to go Nepal because a lots of mountain and a lots of natural things are available there. So, and Nepal is a very nice place. Maybe he
Peaceful in
low
that
in
sense because you have mountains there and away from the city pollution and all of that. Okay,
yes, yes, yes,
that is good. Okay, so from
yeah.
where did you do your graduation and post
Ma'am,
graduation?
yeah, I did my post graduation from Darbhanga CM Science College.
Okay. Okay, so the first time I've ever visited a metropolitan city is Delhi. So there is a lot to learn from Delhi as well. And once you are in Delhi, you realize that there is a lot to life because there are things and there are places meant just for you to enjoy. For example, you have these fairs, you have these fests, and while you live, like I've grown up in small cities, like not very huge metropolitans, so you don't see the purpose of such fests and such fairs, concerts happening. All of that is meant just for you to enjoy. So when you see these things, then you want to be a part of it, travel. So that's my dream life, to build a career like that so that I'm able to live in these cities, as you said, travel as much as possible. So, yeah, that's what all of us are trying to do, right?
Yes, and ma'am, I have been to Delhi because of traveling and enjoying purpose. I thought I should go, and I have 10 days, so I should go to Delhi, and I will enjoy, and I will visit so many places which is famous in Delhi.
Yeah.
But I had a very bad experience in Delhi, so now I don't want to go there.
Oh, what happened? You got robbed or cheated, something like that?
Yes, yes, yes. You are right.
Yeah, it has
In
happened.
first day, someone picked up my pocket and my mobile have also stolen there. And
Oh my God.
in second day, I went a playground in the morning for walking purpose, and
Hmm.
one girl was learning how to ride a bike.
Hmm.
Suddenly she did accident to my friend, and she I was trying to hold my friend, and that girl fell away from there. And after that day, I was managing that work of a hospital. I took my friend to hospital, a lots of thing, and I spent all 10 days while doing that types of thing, and I couldn't enjoy single day.
Okay, yeah, it's such thing like about being tricked, like that happens with everybody in Delhi because there are a lot of. I'll tell you my incident. It's even worse than yours. At least you were not aware of being fooled. What happened with me is like in my third year of college, not even in the first year. I was there for 3 years. I was in the metro
Okay.
station, and a guy came up to me. He was very upset and teary-eyed. He said, "I have an exam, but I need a metro card and I don't have 150 rupees for it. So can you please GPay it to me?" Now I was so dumb, I did not even understand that how, if he doesn't have a metro card, how is he here on the platform? So without thinking, I was lost somewhere. So I GPayed him 150 rupees, and I did not know this is a trend where people ask you for money and then never return it back. Then my friends told me that this is a cult which happens every day on metros. So such things happen, but it also makes you learn about how to be in these cities, be more careful. So that's
And
about
ma'am,
it
according to me, maybe I am wrong. A lots of bad activity are happening there in
in big
Delhi.
cities. Yeah,
In Delhi,
especially in Delhi.
compared to other city, lots of bad activity are happening there.
Mm-hmm.
And I found my mobile anyway, but the person which pocket my mobile, sorry, which have stolen my mobile, I saw that person again stealing with the other person in
Stealing other
another day.
person's phone, that's
Yes,
very
yes, yes.
shameful. Like, that is a very shameful activity too.
That means his job is to steal, and
Yeah.
and I went there another day now. I saw him to steal some other person. So I think a lots of bad activity are happening there compared to other state. You can say
Okay.
Delhi.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, and now Chandan, we just have few minutes left, so I'll tell you how to improve your English, and if we have any time left, which I highly doubt, you can ask me questions. Okay. So my first review to you will be that the accent is a major problem in your speaking English. Now, accent is something which comes from where are you growing up. So a South Indian person will have a South Indian accent. A person from Northeast will have a Northeastern accent. So that is something which we can't help. But especially when you're sitting for interviews and you're applying for jobs, you need to brush it upon a little. So accent is something which you need to work upon. Try to not emphasize your words in a certain way and imitate the way other people speak English. So you can watch interviews of Indian people speaking in English, good English, and try to imitate them as in obviously there will be a touch of accent of Bihar from where you come from, but the pronunciation could be improved. The accent is not a problem, but try to improve the pronunciation. For example, even you're calling it even. So even try to call it even. Work upon it. It's not that you can't help it. It's just that because of the habit, it's coming out like that. For example, for example, if I say vibes. Now it's a word vibes. I can also say vibes. But if you have to say it correctly, then you have to repeat it correctly again and again. So every time you say even, make an effort and say it even. Every word that you speak incorrectly, go on Google and learn the correct pronunciation and repeat it again and again. So that is going to help you. One thing. Second thing, the tenses are going wrong at a lot of places. Now, maybe you're not conscious about it. So for that, you can maybe start reading some books. I'm sure you read something because you've done post graduation and you're applying for jobs. So some thin little book, try to read it, and while you're reading it, understand how the tenses are used. A lot of times reading doesn't help, watching helps. So you've watched Stranger Things, so try to see how the tenses are used in Stranger Things. I hope you know the basic concept of tenses, like the past tense, present tense, future tense. For the applicability part of it, learn how to use which tense where. Once you've learned it, practice it during these sessions. If there's something you don't understand, if there is something you don't understand how to use had or how to use have, you don't understand.
Ma'am,
You so yeah.
ma'am,